Hey everybody, this is just a quick follow-up video, just because I remembered what I wanted to say, afterwards. Um, so in my last video I was talking, about, we tend to we tend to overanalyze things and overconceptualize. I'm doing it right now, but, I guess just to convey that, it's sort of like a road sign on the way of this, whatever you could call it, dialogue. Um, So yeah, it's really important for us not to get over conceptual with what we're talking about, because that'll lose the point entirely. It's not about talking about it, because you can get carried away with that on the internet where everybody's talking about everything. And, this is all just stuff. It doesn't ultimately mean much. That meaning is direct and alive, and it doesn't need words. And we can perceive that and be that. We are that. Like, we are the cup, and, we are everything. There's no real distinction. That's all artificial. So, that's life. That isness. What is. And these words are sort of a way for us to kind of step out of that, conceptualize it, and figure it out. But really, what is that? I mean, to some degree, we need it to convey and to talk and to communicate and to run our lives. But ultimately, we don't need it as much as I feel like we all tend to think we do. Rationalizing everything. It becomes almost a game that our ego plays. Um, Always trying to figure things out. But why do we need to figure things out? We have access to it directly without any kind of need for any of that extra stuff. We can know it by being it. We are it. And yet, we somehow act like we're separated from the world. That we need to, look into it and think about it, and that's our only bridge back in. But I feel like that's a misconception. We simply are. And any kind of teaching and any kind of investigation where we speak about this stuff, that needs to be... It doesn't need to be anything, but I feel like it's most helpful when we aren't using it as an escape to continue avoiding actually experiencing it. If our words become ways to recognize, if they become useful tools to point everything out, then that's okay, I feel. And that's the way we should sort of measure what we're doing. Keep it... No need to overanalyze anything. Keep it simple, because it is simple. It's so simple we can't even express it in words. It's direct perceiving. So yeah, I guess that's it. Oh, one more thing, because this reminds me of something I was thinking of before. The more I get into this stuff, the more I kind of reach this. It's almost like a bridge, or a blockage, more like it. We get to a point where you're learning so much, and you're like, at least for me, my head starts to hurt if I'm over reading stuff, over analyzing, trying to figure out mass puzzles. But then it's like, none of that has anything truly to do with just direct perceiving and stillness, which is supposed to be the basics, the basic fundamentals of what I'm doing. So words are sort of... I've kept coming back to this, understanding that words are kind of... they're useful tools, and in our meditation, in this simplicity, there are many things that we perceive. We're one with, we don't need to reach out and grab things. We already are a part of them. We are a part of everything and what is. But if that's true, then that means concepts are too. So use your words and use your ideas, but use them from that stillness, instead of letting them and letting these illusory attitudes, you know, tangle you up in a web of confusion. So, yeah, stay simple, and just be. I guess I could say. So yeah, that's really the point of this video about, words are good, but from that attitude, that openness, that stillness, the simplicity, when we're simply being, then words become much more powerful because we aren't so attached to them. We are acting from a place that is living, I mean, we are there already, but you know what I mean, recognizing that and then acting from it. So I guess that's it for this video too. And I'll probably make another video later. But yeah, thanks for listening.